It's me, your honorable brother, Theo, back in your face with another one, TV Inc. family. Man, y'all already see what's going on, man. When I'm pulling up, I'm showing out and pulling up at times like this. You gotta know that the only reason why I'm not bringing you a morning show, an afternoon show, and a night show, which I'm bringing you the night show. But the reason why I'm not bringing you a morning show and an afternoon show is because I got a lot of other shows that I am tapped into. So I gotta make it make sense, you understand me? Because this app is not the only app that I tap in and I build with you guys, man. This app is a piece of my platform, you understand me? Or should I say a piece of a whole lot of other stuff that I got going on outside of this app. But I had to fill you guys in on the reason why I haven't been tapped in like I normally, be, all because I got stuff that I'm trying to organize and stuff of that nature. It's a Theo, happy Saturday night, overstood, saying to you, boo. Or should I say Mama Boo? Let me correct your name. I don't want to be giving you no short names if you ain't asked me to call you that. So, to all my moderators, to all my members, hello. How y'all doing? To all my trollers, who cares? But anyway, hello to you too. Yeah, to all my potential subscribers, man, that haven't, come along, man. Welcome aboard, man. It's good to have you at the round table. Hopefully you got new ideas, man, that can help me capitalize what I got, can help me enhance, you understand, my game plan and, bring something new to somebody else's awareness that they probably wasn't aware of, man. But yeah, man, you are now tapped into greatness, man. If you haven't been in tune with a great vibe, where you're in tune with one now, I'm not gonna stretch this one out because, to be honest with you, I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing. Like I said, I got an album that I'm trying to wrap up, and I believe I'm one song shy from completing the album, and it's one that song I'm writing now, that I'm working on now, that's very heartfelt. Like it's heartfelt. I call it ticking. You know what I'm saying? I call it ticking, and basically it's short and it's short. I shorten the hook. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of relating to the hook, but it's I try to tell it. It's like, yeah, that's why I say I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him that time is ticking. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell him that time is ticking. I say, but don't nobody want to hear me. I'm running it. I'm running it. Just know I'm running it. You guys gonna be able to enjoy it, man, whenever I finish, complete it, because it's gonna be on the album. This album is one of the ones that if you looking for a vibe, I'm talking about good music. You know what I'm saying? Without all the racket about killing somebody and all that other kind of crap that be going on that disturbs the soul. This album gonna be one that you need to tap into, hands down. Not saying because I'm the artist, you understand me, that's painting the picture. It just, it's a lot of heart, you understand me? It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying? In other words, beauty. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of the project. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those ones to me. Like this album right here. Anything after this album, man, it gotta be extra hard to compete with this one. For real, for real. It gotta be extra hard to compete with this one. Because This just one of them ones. And then I keep, that's how you know, that's how you know I've been really, you know, I've been really tapped in and trying to get a whole lot of stuff that that's considered unfinished business to me out the way, because I was meaning to go snatch up my light bulbs. Not only snatch up my light bulbs, I was meaning to stop and snatch up some more feed from Tractor Supply, which I probably got about enough to hold me over for the night. But I do need to get on top of that bright early in the AM so my dogs don't have to worry about downgrading and eating some feed that I normally don't feed. Pup is growing up, man, as y'all can see. As y'all can see, she watching me. she ready. She ready to she ready to take a bite out of that mush. I'm about to dress up for. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. If you gonna whine, come on, bro. I don't need you wasting my time, bro. If you gonna whine, get on out, bro. I like you gonna lose your life, bro, because you got a kid. And my son, Doc K, y'all remember I had to do a DNA test on that food, like, you know, because the dude that I bought him from, I think I shared this with you guys a couple of months ago. The fool ended up jacking me. You know what I'm saying? When I send that paperwork on his end, you know what I'm saying, for the papers, he ended up putting me in a bag of game and spent me. You know what I'm saying? So I had never got a chance to be able to get paperwork on. Hold on. I don't know what you thinking about. Yeah, you. I don't know what you thinking about, but you haven't paid for anything. You better not bust up the bottom of that cage like this fool. You better not bust, because I see you eating at the bottom of that cage. I see you eating that. You better not eat the bottom. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I said that. You don't eat that. You bust that cage, bust that up, you're going to be sitting in that hole like he was for a couple of days. And you're not going to get no big old cage like these guys have got, because you're too small. Yeah, I'm talking to you, young lady. What? 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 What's up? Man, what's going on, Drip? And look at these food. Look it up. Look at my baby. Look at my little baby. Man, TBE family, I got my eyes on something that I've been wanting for a while, man. I've been wanting to give me a next level of high power Merle, man. And I think I have found me one. I just hit the owner up, because she had two litters. I think she had one that's not Merle's, and one that she had Merle's or whatever. And I hit her up, and she ended up letting me know, you know what I'm saying, you should come see the puppies, you know what I'm saying? And I guess whenever you come see them, if you like what you see, you know what I'm saying, you can drop a deposit on them. So I'm like, can I give you a call? Because I noticed she dodged the pricing part, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that a lot of people seem to have, so a lot of people don't understand business. And the reason why I say don't understand business, because if you running a business and you got product, and your product got prices on it. At the end of the day, regardless if you have people calling asking about what you want for a dog, and they haven't came and snatched nothing up, that don't mean everybody that pull up on you ask you about a pricing of something you got. It's just like the person that didn't buy any. But at the end of the day, that's a customer rights to be able to ask you what you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's also your right too. You don't have to tell nobody. But in order to be able to run a clean business or a clean, or to avoid potential customers, thinking that you are one of those stubborn or angry bird owners or whatever you may be. Your best bet is to stay in a good state of mind and be always open to be able to advertise, market, and repeat yourself. It's all a part of business. You know what I'm saying? So anyone that's a part of TV Inc., man, you don't have to buy nothing. If you choose or you want to just add some pricing on something that I may got for sale, it don't matter how many times, I'm going to keep telling you the same thing over and over and over. So it'll register with you. So whenever you do pull up and you act like you didn't know, I'm gonna tell you I told you down there 100 times already. You asked me the same question. I told you that over and over and over. So you know you're wasting time. You know that, right? And you're wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's only making you look as if you're not ready to be able to move forward because you done pulled up on me now, and it's time to show up and show out, and you still holding on to your bag. And you got me waiting over here with the product and you still wondering about committing. You still wondering if you gonna commit or not. You know what I'm saying? All that you still, in other words, you still fizzing if you want to commit to you still fizzing if you want to commit to something that you done got me way over here with. When I could have just left it at the house if you was gonna be feeling like you wasn't gonna buy into what I brought your way. You know what I'm saying? That you said you wanted. But that's just something that's food for thought that I'm sharing with you guys because I noticed that a lot of people, man, that own these animals, man, and then got exhausted or not up to Queen, cut that car off for me. And not to open to showing the pricing of their animals, the prices of their animals no more, because they feel like people keep asking questions about the dog, ain't nobody buying. You want me to tell you what that? Yeah. You want me to tell you what that is? A lot of time when you dealing with somebody that's feeling like, damn man, y'all instead of asking about the dog, ain't nobody came about no dog, this and this here, woo, woo. Them people are people that's probably feeling that way because those puppies are getting older and then it's starting to reach the time limit of when they thought they were gonna have the puppy sold. So it's like nobody buying, but they probably believe it so much in the litter to where they like, God damn, I know this litter supposed to be gone and I still got all the pups. So they start reaching the point of feeling like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't feeling this way, that. It like it's somebody like it's your fault that it ain't going according to plan. You see what I'm saying? And that's what happens a lot of times, TV Inc. family. We have to be mindful of these kind of breeders or mindful of these kind of owners and don't let this kind of stuff rub off on us because it can happen to you. You're not exempt. You understand me? Meaning, just be open-minded to always approach every moment or approach anything in good spirits the way you never run out of energy to be able to share your gift. You know what I'm saying? Or to share anything that you may want to, get people to understand about. Do you know how to sit? But every time somebody come around, they always get hyper, want to jump on people, and to jump on people when I tell them to stop. And then he likes to bite, play by all the time. Man, to be honest with you, if you telling your dog sit and you tell your dog sit whenever he's jumping on people and he's still doing the most, that must mean you ain't been exercising that exercise. Yeah, you warmed it up for me, Queen. You ain't been exercising that time out area enough. You got to work emphasize that time out area, and you need to work exercise stripping them from the treats a little bit more, because you must be still giving them big old leg quarters, and you still letting them goddamn me jump on all the couches in the house. You still probably letting them goddamn me jump in your pools or whatever it is that's considered what, Queen? Whatever it is that you are doing that he enjoying, it got him so free-minded and so full of life. It's causing him to feel as if everybody is someone he needs to play with or she need to play with the way she play with you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of understanding everybody, you're a good dog, and I know you're full of life, mama. You know what I'm saying? And, you're just happy and you want to love on everybody, but some people are scared of you. You big. You have to talk to your dogs too. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to talk to your dogs how I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you count the dog out and say the dog don't understand, then that means that you don't understand the nature of being. You know what I'm saying? Or the nature of any creature that exists. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we have to be open-minded to be able to accept the laws of the land. This is the way things was played out, and it was already written, and this is how it was gonna go from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be this is how it was going to from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why a lot of these animals depend so much on us, because the Father already have given these creatures the understanding that this is who will be assigned to you, and this is who you will follow. You know what I'm saying? So you have to embrace that part first and understand that that's how you're gonna be able to get your dog in order to be able to see a dog function or behaving in your living area or someone else's environment the way you want them to behave. You know what I'm saying? Theo, you missing your moderator. Yeah, I am. It's a moderator, man, that got a whole lot of going on, and yeah, it's one of those things, TV Inc. family, that we have to be willing to. Hold on, I got this puppy taking a pooper rooper. Let me go on and let her do it. I'm finna tap in with you guys though. Hold on, but tap in. Yeah, but TBN family, I was gonna say, man, we have to understand and be willing to bear with people and understand that, man. Sometimes when we life and man, and we just being free spirit, happy people, and thinking everybody that we encounter that we have a good judgment on. Sometimes we end up having a good judgment on somebody, but we be so blinded by their good that they may not see, to a point to where we start looking over the stuff that we already see that can be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That can become a problem later on if we allow them to come into our life, or we allow ourselves to bring them in to share our peace with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I just reflecting and thinking about what one of my moderators is going through, man. It's just one of those things, man, you can't do nothing but have heart for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and it's sad that men get off get off on intimidating women, man, and not only so much intimidating them, but getting physical with them to where they're afraid, man. And then it's like when it comes to our judicial system, man, when it comes to, authority, man, you expect for police officers, man, to be there to hear you out and be able to use their God-given gifts to be able to dot I's and cross T's, meaning add stuff up, because this is what they was trained to do. Meaning whenever two parties are having a complaint about something, they able to come to a verdict by, hearing both sides, paying attention to body movement, face expressions, angles, stuff of that nature, to be able to know who is being who is being, truthful and who is trying to be clever because they guilty. And in the situation with one of my moderators, the individual, her situation, well, one of her significant others is a left ball, and and instead of her, accepting that, man, the only way this is gonna change, I'm gonna just have to get the fuck out the way, man. I'm gonna have to go on and, relocate. You know what I'm saying? Instead of her committing to that, she allow herself to be bullied by fears. You know what I'm saying? What a cheese that queen. I didn't come with cheese.
What you want, broccoli on your cheese? What you doing?
What you mean block him? What I
What you
didn't.
want, cheese?
Yeah, I wanted. What you didn't get no cheese? And then cheese didn't come with this.
No, that's country fried steak, Greg.
Nah, I'm talking about I need my gravy and my wanted broccoli and cheese. My cheese they go on top of it.
So they didn't put it all in there?
Not they didn't even put no. You didn't get no gravy.
I thought she did put the gravy in there. I didn't even check that stuff.
Hold on, TV ain't found. There's no gravy. I ain't no need to. It ain't no need to start getting worked up and feeling like that. Just give me some shredded cheese in there. And is it some of that packaged gravy in there? Just mix me up a quick I already yeah, but we not gonna we already know what that is. That ain't nothing but the enemy trying to disturb us. So since they didn't put it in there, smile about it. It's all right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Some that individual who was supposed to put whatever they was supposed to put inside there to complete our order just probably got a lot going on and ain't realized the evil that got in their head to a point to where they just trying to a point to where it was done. You know what I'm saying, to get the best of us. You know what I'm saying? It made them look as if they was in the wrong when they really wasn't in the wrong. They just probably wasn't paying attention.
They weren't in the wrong. They were getting my food.
They wasn't in the wrong. It's okay. The enemy is very powerful, overpower some people's mind because they still wrapped up in just the physical realm. So it's hard for people to understand that what's formed against them is very powerful, man, when you're not aware. Ain't no gravy? Ain't no packaged gravy up there? What about up there? Well, I don't need no gravy. Just, what is that? Yeah, that's it. That's gravy. Huh? You can put it in the mic, put so much aside that in a bowl, put a little water on it, stir it up real good, break it down, and then put it in the microwave and warm up. You can do that. You don't have to put it in the pot and do that. It's just simple. You don't have to pour the whole package in there. Just put so much in there and put a little ski taste of water in there, stir it up real good, and put it in the microwave on about 1. And it should be hot enough. That's that packaged gravy. It's already premature made for you. But I understood. So well you crack with it. But back to what I was saying, TV Inc. family. When it comes to the law, man, we be expecting that the law will favor the innocent one. But it seems like every time when the innocent one bring in peace, or bringing truth to their bringing truth to them, they always trying to find some way to make the person that's being that's considered a victim look like the victimized, like they the one that's doing the inflicting the harm or the abuse. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad that you'll expect to be able to be uh, 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 looked at as being someone that help the force pay their bills. You know what I'm saying, man? And this is somebody that's a tax-paying citizen. This is someone that keeps food on my table. So it's only right that I pay them. You know, I serve them correctly in return for paying their taxes and make it to where we are able to feed our families as well. You know what I'm saying? But if you can read between the lines of what I'm getting at, meaning, that's a situation like that's what's going on. You know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of crooked cops in charge and doing the most, man. They doing the most, man. I'm talking about doing the most, man. Man, that is uncalled for. Yeah, a lot of these creatures that get on her that's disturbed and speaking from the side of their mouths, talking about a whole lot. It's just emotional creatures. We got to start overlooking very emotionally disturbed creatures. Hold on. Hold on, TV family. I'm still here with y'all. Hold that down. I had to put the little rouser dowser. The enemy tried to play some games, huh? And it didn't work. They tried. They thought Queen. They thought when they got my order, they missed a couple of pieces that was supposed to complete this order. They thought whenever that person that they were working on didn't place them in there, that it was gonna cause some disturbance in my home, and it didn't work. I'm already 10 steps ahead. My goal is to stay in one of the most calmest state, and never allow anything that I know that's formed against me move me in the wrong way, because anything that I already know and I fall victim to would be something that I would regret in the end, because I knew better. And when you know better, you have to do better. It's just the way supposed to be. Hold on. What are you doing? Right, hey. Oh. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You want me to dance and moving like a...
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. You told me to do something.
No, you already did. You made a break.
Ah.
What was the stuff you like around here? Huh? Oh, I forgot. That's what this I got. This stuff open. So I got my stuff.
Where you going?
And sit right here and eat my food.
I'm going.
Not gonna be too long. I'm gonna ride with my community for a minute. So absolutely never let anyone control your narrative. That's right. You know, I always hear what I be speaking on TV Inc. Family. Believe it. Excuse me. Believe it or not, all this came with growth. You know what I'm saying? It came with me stumbling and falling more than once. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a while. And the only reason, Queen, if you don't mind, can you make up a mush bowl and put it on the plate for the puppy? The reason why it took me so long is because I allowed my emotions to get the best of me to where when I knew I was supposed to be doing something that would help me get in position to be at a better place in life, I was being stubborn because I felt like I could handle my own. You know, I can make that decision on my own if that's what I want for myself. When I already knew that's what I wanted for myself, I just didn't want to take out the time to do what it takes to reach that point to be able to enjoy the fruits that comes with standing on business and doing what's best for self and those that's a part of self. Like I told people, my audience on my Facebook page earlier today, I was giving the people the understanding that at the end of the day, we have to. I apologize. I got my animals. My animals around here, and they all excited and doing a lot of different stuff. Well, it may not be much different, but some of it is stuff that they do that I done got on them before, but they don't do no more when I'm around. When I'm around.
Get y'all in.
Sometimes it's a bit hard. Can you guys and ladies still hear me? I'm gonna turn you on how to conquer your emotions. And the only way it's gonna become a challenge, it's just like now. It's just like now when you say, I'm saying I'm working on controlling my emotions as well. And it's a challenge. But I'm trying to stay focused, laugh out loud. Sometimes it's a bit hard, but I'm not giving up. That right there shows that you already know what the problem is, right? So when you understand the problem, you have to constantly drill yourself. You have to stay in remembrance of this, meaning at the end of the day, you have to stay in oneness with what's best for thyself first. You have to be able to focus on thyself first. A lot of people just too busy allowing their insecurities to get the best of them to a point to where they think when they focusing on thyself, they being selfish, or they leaving people out, or stuff of that nature. And I'm here to tell you, man, and the only way thyself is gonna make anyone happy is that thyself gotta have his stuff together. Because the thing about your happiness is to be shared with everyone. But you also have to understand this. In order to be able to share your happiness with someone, you have to know how to share your happiness with someone, if that makes sense. Meaning, in other words, is you have to know how to protect your peace. Meaning, I'm gonna be happy and I'm gonna be vibrant. Meaning, hey, how you doing? This and this here. The protecting your peace is this. Even though you may be a jolly, happy person, and you expect for everyone else to be in one is with that may not even be at a point of life where you at. You have to be willing to accept when you reach a point or someone that may show you a cold shoulder or treat you like you ain't said shit to them. When you say hello, they ain't said shit. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to your stupid ass. And then someone you may hold the door for at a store or something, don't say thank you. Stuff of that nature. What you have to already, the best way to conquer your emotions is to already plan for the unknown. For the unknown. That's what you got to do. You got to understand your happiness, and you have to stay in remembrance of the unknown. And how you stay in remembrance of the unknown is continue to drill yourself about what you wouldn't do. Meaning what you wouldn't do is what you should do. Meaning when somebody act a certain way by you, what you wouldn't do is what you should do. Meaning normally you proud of somebody say a certain thing to you, you go right in. Man, you got me fucked up. What you wouldn't do is is something that I would consider longevity. Something that's gonna benefit you a lifetime, not a moment. So you have to be more willing and acceptable to understand and accept that if it come up, I'm not gonna allow it to get the best of me. Come on, I'm gonna see the best. I'm gonna look at the beauty in it. The moment somebody do something to me, or the moment I be kind to someone and they show me bitterness or something, you know what I'm saying? After me being kind to them, I'm gonna just look at it and from a good standpoint, man. Maybe they may be going through something, or maybe it may be something. I'm gonna think of something that's gonna keep me sound instead of allowing myself to feed into something that's gonna keep me down or make me feel some type of way. If that makes sense, this ain't makes plenty of sense. People are happy. I don't know where you going with that. People are happy. You just made that up. Gotta be trolling. We ain't living in a time where all people are happy. Whenever we living in that time, you'll see a whole lot more unity. You don't see no unity that exists on this planet right now. 99.9% of the people that stand on the foot of this earth is unhappy, and they in competition with each other. Straight up. I'm responsible for my own happiness. That's right. That's right. Man, these candles, I got so many candles around my house. I be having them stationed. I apologize to me. Ain't found it to jump on something else for a little bit. That threw me out. That was a distraction. But yeah, man, that candle dropped and almost broke like the rest of them do. I'm gonna need to start moving them. Say, do you get rocks off by talking about my marriage? Man, if your marriage is the only marriage that exists in this world that's not in oneness with greatness, then that means you and whoever you are part of is the only people that exist on this planet, don't you think? Your marriage is not what's on the forefront of my belief system. Your marriage is an instrument, an example of something I would use to be able to reach the people with. You are so unhappy to a point to where when I do speak truth and you know that you are a victim or you someone that's doing a victimizing or guilty of the things I speak about, it makes you go into an uproar because you're ashamed about it. You're unhappy with being that type of person, but you don't want to accept that you're unhappy with being that kind of person because you think being that person is going to meet your needs over time. Being that type of person is not going to meet your needs over time, because if it's going to meet your needs over time, why isn't that the person that you being that type of way towards is not happy? Straight up. And it's sad that you done stepped in to a point to where something that the woman that you are abusing and treating like she's no one has removed herself from my channel and hadn't did anything no wrong. No one hasn't came on to her. She ain't jumping on her talking about sex stories. She ain't jumping on her talking about who she gonna be with or trying to date or get with and all this here. And you come here all because that woman is being fueled with good energy that's making her see that she's worthy of being loved by someone that treats her like she deserved to be treated. And you mad because you won't tell her that. You won't tell her, man, I'm not fit. I'm doing too much. I'm wrong for beating your ass for no reason at all. I'm wrong for doing this. I'm wrong for that. And I'm going to be the better man and separate myself from that, separate myself from you and get myself together. And hopefully by the time when I do reach a point to where I got myself together, you still available. Because not only I'm damaging and destroying you, I'm damaging and destroying my children by calling them hoes, bitches, sluts. How can you call precious 15-year-old and younger children bitches and hoes and this your children? It's your daughter, man. Come on, bro. I know everything that goes on in your household without you telling me or anyone in your household telling me what's going on, brother. You don't know who I am, brother. You keep using your authority, meaning your ranking of your father, sergeant, as being a very crooked one that's going to eventually come to a hush. Your friends that's a part of the department that steps out and do some of the most wickedest stuff ever, instead of stopping crime, they taking from the crime scene and adding it to what they got going on that they consider cream, meaning they benefits that keeps them afloat. That's the reason why when that officer came to your house, it's what I know for a fact. And this don't come from me knowing anything or nobody sharing this with me. This come because I see everything. When that officer come to your door, waiting on someone to come, waiting on the person or waiting on whoever that was to come outside. That officer, because I know it's mine, he got evil on him and he was very afraid. He was scared because your father is the sergeant and he may be the one that's over him. So he didn't want to do nothing that would cost him his job because he knowing it's a crooked system. Why? Because he probably engaged into some of the crooked acts, the madness y'all got going on over there. So what I'm getting at is this, man. Don't get bothered and be mad at me because I'm a messenger. I'm a savior. I'm someone that mean well. Be mad at yourself, bro. I don't care about who you are in the marriage if you was the crooked one. I care about the one that's being treated like they're no one. That's who I care about. I'm a savior, and it's only right that I save those that believe in love, not the ones that don't. So with that being said, man, my live stream is not about you, brother. My live stream, if you want to be technical, when you speak about your marriage, the only person that matters to me in your marriage is your wife and your children. And the reason why your wife matter to me is because she the one that's being treated like she's no one to you. Like you don't care, you don't even value the woman. Then the reason why your children is someone that matters to me in your marriage is because they innocent. They haven't did no one no wrong. All they want to do is be loved and be happy with their mother and father. And you can't even be man enough to give them that, man. So with that being said, man, enough about you, bro. Nobody worried about what you talking about, bro. All you do is whine, bro. You just whine, bro, and feel like you're the victim, bro. And your dad is with your dad. Trust me, your mother, that's the lawyer, and your dad, that's the sergeant, and you been the ex-police officer and those people that run with y'all. Y'all in the whole cahoot. Y'all in the big kahuna. Y'all in the big round table committing crime. But y'all act like y'all stopping crime. But y'all worse than the ones that committing crime. That's going to be brought to the end. Remember that. Mark my word. Want me to tell you why she won't be back? Because when y'all was going through what y'all was going through in that house, I tell you, I see everything. When y'all was going through what y'all was going through in that house, when you was beating our ass, the people that came to the scene, officers that was called to stop you from doing what you're doing and put you in cuffs and put your ass in a cell for what you was doing, didn't see how you was beating her. And then not only that, if they did see how you were beating them, these are your homeboys. These are some of the people that ride with your father. So at the end of the day, they don't care if she was right or not. They gonna favor you because you are ex-police officer. So by you having a lot of smear or a lot of darkness on your name, it makes the department look bad. So they rather save you instead of a taxpaying citizen because you, by being an ex-police officer, makes it look good, makes State Department look like it's a whole lot of madness going on. And not only that, it's gonna shine a whole lot of light on a lot of stuff that's going on in that department. They could cost a lot of people their jobs and put a lot of people in prison. So that's why they keep saving you. So whenever they came and pulled up, they turned her into the one that's victimizing and made you like you the victim. Because whenever they pulled up, when she finally got an opportunity to get her lick back, because you was slipping, they caught it. And the moment they caught it, there was enough leverage to make you look good as if you not the problem. So now all of a sudden, they got her looked at as she's the person that's causing the problem, and you the innocent one. So whenever they came and picked up, I see everything. She didn't go to the jailhouse. She didn't go to no jailhouse. She didn't go to no jailhouse. I knew where she went. I knew where she went, but I can't step in and control anything because that's not my calling. This is the Father's land. I'm on the Father's time. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you, time is ticking. And what you are doing gonna come to an end, man. That's not nothing cool that you're doing, brother. That's evil at its finest, homie. And everyone that's rocking with you, brother, is very evil. I can tell you what you're doing right now, bro. Since you want to play with me. I can tell you what you're doing right now, Mike. I can tell you what you're doing right now, how you doing it. That goes to show that you are miserable. Because I never said nothing about your wife. Man, I never said nothing about her name. And I never mentioned you. I care less about your name, bro. I don't even want to know your name. I don't want to have no dealings with you or nothing, bro. Why you like that, bro? You very evil, bro. I don't want to have no dealing with you, man. I'm happy, bro. I know being around somebody like you, the moment you start getting too out of whack and think you're going to put your hands on women around me, you can call me a Superman or whatever you want to call me, bro. Yeah, I'm going to be right up in you. I'm talking about right up in your, yeah, mustache and everything going to probably be missing by the time yeah. Seriously. Behind love, peace, and happiness, man. Yeah. I don't get off with no man, witnessing no man, putting their hands on no women, physically and causing damage. And I'm just sitting there looking at it like, God damn, that's fucked up. I'm mind my business. Gotta be, that is my business. It wasn't my business if everything is going according to plan. But once you start getting physical and punching that woman in her face, and yeah, that's my business. Now, yeah, that's my business. Yeah, that's my business. Yeah, you like to do a woman like that. It's time to do the man like that. That's my business. It becomes my business then. Yeah, I don't care about what nobody else think. That's my business. Nah, he'll never be a dog. Dog heart too big. Can't to compare him to a dog. He'll never be a dog. Big talk, I love it. You don't know who I am. I don't care who you is. You need to be trying to figure out who I am. Not worrying about who you are. I don't care who you are. I just know you're my father's creation. And I'm here to protect and serve you. But if you stay in that field you in right now, you'll find out who I am. Soon. As far as letting you get in my head to get the best of me, man, I'm not worried about none of that. Because I'm not afraid of what you're talking about, bro. I've been in some of the most toughest yard that you probably can't even survive, man, player. And come back out looking like this, yo. I'm talking about in good favor, man, in good spirit, man. Still standing on business. Probably didn't stand a chance, bro. Straight up. You ain't gonna stand a chance for one because you're an ex-police officer. And for two, you're a woman beater. And people frown upon that, where I've been. I'm not your bro. Get your life together, then you can call me bro. Don't call me bro. Yo, I'm not, we nothing alike, homie. My brothers don't move like that, bro. My brothers, we in a sound state. We fighting for our Father in heaven. We trying to make this world a better place. You're nothing like my brother. Don't call me your brother. But anyway, TV Inc. family, back to greatness. We gotta protect our energy. We gotta stay in a sound state of mind. Because soundness and knowledge is key to being victorious in the field where some don't stand a chance in. Soundness, in other words, calmness always wins in the end. Nothing that's not in this calmest state stands a chance against someone in their calmest state. Someone of that character, I wouldn't even take it out with them, because I start feeling sorry for him. All because I know he's not in his right mind. And it's the same when it comes to growth, my people. When it comes to growth and understanding who you are as a person, you have to know what it takes to fulfill your destiny. Or should I say purpose? I ain't gonna lie to you. This chicken fried steak, broccoli and cheese, and mash from Cheddar's, slamming. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, for real, for real. And the reason why, because this morning I woke up, I ate me 4 eggs. And about 3 little bitty round sausages about this long and fruit. That was my breakfast. And this right here was my last meal right here. It's my last meal. Nah, she's not. Nah, she's not. She's being tortured. And feel like the world against her. Because even though she's innocent, she's been treated like a criminal. How can you go from taking out the time and going the distance for justice to be served, for it to turn around and you are being the one that's treated like the criminal when you are the one that's being hurt? Nah, gumbo sound good for real. How you make that gumbo though? Let me hear how you make that gumbo. Nah, for real, for real. She have 8. She have 8 kids. 8 children. And in that home, being mentally abused, physically abused, emotionally abused, and spiritually abused by their father. even though both parties plays a role in what's going on, but I just feel like when physical start getting involved, and someone is getting beat and all that, that's when things start making me look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? Because if you reflect back on the bill in the beginning, I never favored no one side, even though the victim was feeling some type of way. I had to also get a victim to understand that the only reason why you are feeling this way because you're allowing it. Meaning, even though he's in the wrong, instead of you correcting him and making him understand he's wrong by pushing on, you sticking around and making him feel as if what he's doing is right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Bunny. I'm saying the reason why I say she wrong too is because she's not helping him grow. She's hindering his growth. And the reason why I say she's hindering his growth it's because she's holding on, trying to correct something or fix something that that over 20 some years then showed it ain't gonna ever come to a verdict. You know what I'm saying? So if you sticking around and this person then got accustomed to what you doing, and now all of a sudden you saying you gonna change this, who can you blame? Because you created this system. You created this animal. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. What, Queen? What happened? Hold on, TB fam. What? What? What child? What child? If this was going on, child. This was going on, child. Young lady called my child and asked my opinion. Say, Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that. Yeah. I'm to blame. Let me teach you. Let me give you guys and ladies an understanding of how to control your emotion. You see how what he's speaking on, that within itself will have the world in an uproar. That's how you know when evil is involved. It's because that's what evil live for disturbance. So when you run across stuff like this here, and you see the way it's set up, and you someone that thrives, strive for betterment, and you want for others what you have for yourself, as long as their hearts are right. Stuff of this nature will have you all the way out your body because you and I both know that this person that the individual is talking about is someone that's striving for betterment. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy for you to fall victim to it if you're allowed to fall victim to it, if you allow yourself to feed into it. You wasting your time, Bunny. You wasting your time. Only thing he need is the father and a whole lot of time to get his mind right. You have to understand this. When someone's mother and father supports this kind of act, you think someone of our caliber that walk the way we walk is gonna be able to reach someone that feels like they ain't doing wrong because the environment that they're in agree with it because they are engaged, they anticipating, you know what I'm saying? Meaning they got the same stuff going on as well. So it's like it's pointless. It's no need. It's hard to reach people of that caliber, you know what I'm saying? And they got all that going on, hands down. Yeah, he just said, that. My people, back to what I was telling y'all, because we're going to place the focus somewhere else. Back to what I was telling y'all. What's going on in this world, believe it or not, the moment you say you're strong, you are going to be tested. And the thing that you have to understand is this. In order to pass the test, you have to stay in remembrance of everything that you are already aware of, that the one that's giving you the test is able to use to make you fail the test. In other words, man, you have all of the right answers. You just have to be willing to accept that it's the right answer with not a doubt. Doubt will cause you to fail the test. All because you will allow doubt to cloud your best judgment. Whenever it's time to commit and you see the results, and the results may be a result of something that you probably won't be too happy with, you will allow your emotions to cloud your thinking because what's about to happen if you engage that you know you have to engage in too, because it's going to benefit you and others. You allow yourself to start fizzing and hesitate to commit to something that you know you should be committed to, meaning you engage into to being able to bring forth change. You know what I'm saying? Meaning at the end of the day, sometimes the hardest thing for us to do is the best thing for us to do. We just get so wrapped around being so possessive, like we want to own everything. We want to hold on to everything. And sometimes when you reach a point in life and you say you ready for renewal, you ready for growth, you have to let that old thing go, man. Ain't no need to bring in nothing in old. Regardless if it's something that you got going on that you feel like, this ain't never been a problem. Ain't nothing wrong with bringing the stronger that into awareness. You know what I'm saying? Meaning whatever never been a problem that always benefits you, whenever you bring in the new, you have to make that stronger if you holding on it. Meaning that got to be new too. That mean that one thing that may be strong need to be stronger when it comes to your will. When it comes to you coming to a point of saying, I done had enough. You have to stop telling yourself you had enough and start proving to self that you had enough. And you prove it by not talking as much, listen more, pay attention more, and allow this to control this. Without this involved, this by itself will lead you to doomsday. It will lead you to a dark place. This right here, by itself, without this, will lead you to a dark place. A heart, or should I say a mind, that don't have the heart involved will be a mind that will have you in your nearest cemetery, or have you in a small cell somewhere in an island somewhere, waiting on Judgment Day. Don't you understand this thing that's in your chest plate? Is the key to success. You can take it how you want it, or you can think I'm just talking. This is the key right here. Your heart is the key to longevity. Your heart is the key to growth, should I say progress, with no days of feeling like I can't win from losing. You'll never witness no more of those days. If your heart involved, you'll never witness those days, man, I can't win from losing. Because guess what the heart does? The heart is responsible for the smile. The heart is responsible for your glow. The heart is responsible for your skin, man. If it's your skin is clear and clean, and your heart is responsible for everything. Do you understand that? It's a lot of other organs as well, but the heart is the main one. I'm telling you. Let's just pray for them. He doesn't know the Father, or he wouldn't brag about being the bone. Dogs, it goes back to where we have to, we have to, we have to face reality. We have to be truthful with ourselves, T-Being family. We have to understand that everybody's not aware. It's fools walking the foot of this earth. He's a perfect example of what a real live fool look like. Hate to call him a fool, but that's what he is a fool. No need to showing him no pity. That's what's going on with him. It's like with those eyes closed. No, for real. You'll have the young lady information I want to help. I am hurting for her. Man, I couldn't even tell you. Like, to be honest with you, I believe the only help that you can do from this point is prayer. Prayer is the only thing gonna help. Prayer is gonna be the only thing that help. Because prayer, prayer, boy, it holds so much power, especially when everyone is gathered together and everyone is reaching out, and hearts are in the pure state. When they reach out, Father can feel the sincerity. Boy, that prayer gonna be answered the way it need to be answered. May not be the way you will answer a prayer, but it's gonna be answered. Believe that. So I'm headed to bed, everyone. Have a blessed, safe night. Overstood. It's good to have you pulling up and showing out, man. I appreciate the bill. So I agree prayer is the only thing we can do for her. No, for real. Theo, thank you for your time. Blessings to you and your family. Appreciate it. Same to you. Yeah, man. It's like, man, you just got we gotta protect our energy first, TBN family. We can't, us as people, man, or just us as extraordinary beings. We have to respect the laws of the land, man. You can't focus too much on helping no one until you got yourself fully together, man. Your emotions got to be intact, man. Ain't nothing wrong with helping nobody, hands down. Ain't nothing wrong with helping no one. But it's something wrong with helping someone when your emotions are not intact. Because everyone you help is not going to see what you see for them. Everyone you help may not understand your helping hand. Everyone you help may not stand for the same thing you stand for. Meaning they don't believe the way you believe. So when you dealing with duties, or should I say you stepping out with that helping hand, you have to be ready for the unknown. Because some people ain't gonna be trying to hear what you talking about. You gonna be giving them a helping hand, and you might be saying something good out there. They ain't gonna be hearing that shit, man. Thank you for the money though, man. I'm good, man. Yeah. Ain't over talking. You ain't trying to let nothing you say come out, because everything you may be saying is convicting them. And they probably ain't trying to hear none of that. All they worry about is you giving that money in their hand. And then some people that you trying to help out may not be at a point in life to where you at. Meaning they may be very, 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 very weak in that area where you think they are strong in. So when you reach out to them, telling them what's best for them, They ain't trying to hear that shit. They hear you, but guess what they gonna resort back to? Yeah, but I gotta respect my home. I gotta do this and I gotta this here. And you sitting here like, damn, I've been talking to you 15 hours. Been talking to you 100 and some days. I've showed you I done showed you. I'm talking about on multiple accounts of look, and then look what happened. Go and look, and this what happened then, and look, and you still said that. When you reach points like that, you have to be in oneness with your higher self to be able to still stand in that kitchen with all that heat. Because it's gonna get hotter now. Yeah, it's gonna get hotter now. Because if you ain't got yourself together, you're gonna get very impatient. And when I say hot, there's gonna be a whole lot of emotions involved. Heated. You're gonna be heated, man. If you ain't got yourself together. So you gotta first, my people, get yourself together first. Get yourself together. So ain't nothing wrong with you, dropping a gem on somebody. But after you done dropped the gem on them, and then y'all get a good bill going, and then they resort back to the same thing as if y'all ain't been talking about nothing. All you can do is tell them, I pray for you. You stay blessed. You keep, do what you need to do. Be careful. That's all you got to do. That's all you can do. Because if you don't do that, you're going to find yourself highly upset and feel like you've been wasting your time. Reason why I can relate to that is because I've been through that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like you see the good for someone, but they don't even see it for themselves. And then you know what triggers me and what gets me is that you will be good to somebody, and guess what they do? They gravitate towards the one that's causing the damage more. They'll misuse you and hurt you, but show all the concern and affection that you are looking for in return from them to the one that you trying to save them from. Man, appreciate you, JoJo. Like I was saying, they'll gravitate towards the one that's doing all the harm. I'm talking about beating them. Oh, you like, but then what they do to you? Lie to you, cry to you, lie to you, cry to you, lie to you, cry to you. And then when they depart from you and you watching what they doing, get what they doing to the one that you trying to save them from. Providing, they taking care of them. They taking care of them. In other words, they serving them, uplifting them, going the distance with them, meeting them halfway, name it. And then when they pull back up on you, and you say, man, hey, man, not trying to get in your business or nothing, man, but I was watching how you was treating this individual that I'm trying to tell you about that you come crying to me about. I'm noticing how you treat them, but then when you come over here, you treat me like I'm the one that's doing the harm. Like you hear me out, but it's like you a doorknob. Like it's like you're like it's nothing now. Like it's like you don't have no response going on. You don't have nothing. It's like you empty when you deal with me. Why is that? Oh man, I ain't trying to make you feel like that, you know. Man, I'm just going through this here. Man, you like, man, listen, I understand. You've been telling me that. And I'm telling you, you keep going through what you're going through because you keep going over there. And they like, yeah, but I know, that's my I know that's my wife. Yeah, I know that's my homeboy. We go way back. And you like, God damn, I got a big old part of tears in my chest. The last couple of shirts I took off, they were drenched wet. I had to wring them out. You were crying on me about all this here. But then you go back over there, bro. It's like you just slap in the face, bro. Man, bro, don't feel like that, man. This. And then when the moment you cut them off, or you say, man, you know what's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to just go on and let you be, bro. I'm going to go my separate way. You go yours. Go what they do. It's all right, bro. I understand, bro. But they ain't do the same thing with the person that you trying to save them from. The moment that person say they go, no, please, no, oh, no, please don't do that. This, I love you, and this. But I'm just showing you what real love look like and concern look like, and you steady running that way and ready to go the distance behind keeping them. So I'm telling you, man, you can't allow yourself to be in those type of rooms if you ain't ready for that. Because it takes a very, very strong person to be able to sit up on all that after being slapped in the face so many times behind helping somebody that you want the best for, because you probably look at them like a good friend or a good potential friend or whatever. Man, it takes a whole lot of strong. There's a whole lot of, I'm talking about you got to be really like solid as a rock, man. You got to be solid to be able to stand up under there without saying, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You got to be real solid, man. I'm telling you. So, you know, with that being said, man, you know, you can't allow, you know, other people's problem, man, to become your problem, man. If they ain't ready to resolve the problem. Cause one thing that I notice about the Father, and we all have to be able to stay in remembrance of this truth, man, because it's the truth. We all get on our knees there, and the Father, as I come to you, Father, please forgive me, Father. Please, I need your help. I'm just going through, I know I'm doing it more. But Father, I'm just going through. But you're doing this here at a time when you going through the most. You probably lost everything you goddamn me had because you started gravitating towards all these environment of people that you already know is against you. But then when you reach the point to where you feeling alone because these people that's against you been showing you they're against you, and you just can't accept that they're against you. And then when you start reaching the point of noticing that they really against you, you start calling on the Father. Father, and the Father forgive you. All right. My mother was abused by my stepdad when we were going to put him in the ditch somewhere. They say she turned on us for him. She stayed with him until he died of cancer. You see what I'm saying? So you know this is validation. This confirmation right there. Somebody is saying that they went to, you see what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Back to this part of that. When y'all go and ask the Father, just like me and you. See, you got to understand that the Father is way more powerful and stronger than a lot of us. So if the father is able to say, let me finish this, making that, because I'm gonna add to that once I make this finish this point right here. When you go to ask the good father for forgiveness, the father like I forgive you, hold your head up, my child. The father hold your head up, and the father start, helping you put this stuff back together. Now you start to get back life. The father see you, you starting to work with him. Then all of a sudden, when it's time, when the father start taking you down certain paths, certain areas to where, you gonna have to step up a little bit. The father noticed he's still a piece of puzzle. He looking for you. Father like, oh my child, you way down there. Guess what you doing? The father putting these pieces and these puzzles together, and you just walking them on them with your head high like you doing everything. Yeah, la 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 la. It's like you having a ball. You ain't doing nothing. It's being a smooth sail. Get what the father say. Hold up. Nah. You asked me to come help you, my child. I'm helping you. But what you thought I was when I help you, I was gonna do all the work for you? No. They don't work like that. It don't work like that. You gonna help me piece this together. This is your puzzle. You my child, but this is your puzzle right here I'm piecing together. You having my help. I've been trying to tell you what's right for you. You kept going on. Now all of a sudden you come back to me and you ask for me to help you because you noticed that I started letting you do your own thing. Now you goddamn me, you come back for help and I forgive you, and now I start back helping you again, and you go right back to doing the same thing. I'm in the middle of a piece of your puzzle. You back there doing this here. yeah. I'm the father way down here with your piece of your puzzle together. Everything you just walk in. You just on your phone talking to the people that made you get on your knees and ask the father for help. You on the phone talking, yeah, I got this here now. I'm doing, I'm doing the whole lot good. Where y'all at? This here. Get what the father say. Nah. I done pieced up enough. If you want my help, show me. I thought you said you needed my help. I'm starting to show you that I'm here for you, but you want me to sit there and piece this whole thing together for you? And then you want me to say, good job, my child. You ain't put no work in. I did all of it. Why would I be patting you on your back for something I done for you? I'm the father. Everything that belong to me, even you. But I don't make nothing easy for none of my children. Because in order to see them thrive and strive and glow like the sun and the moon, they have to be able to put in the works to be able to understand me and what it takes to stay connected to me. I can't tell them all the answers. I can't give y'all the answers. So we go back to what point I was making before I fill that in, to give you the understanding of this. If the father is saying, hold up, I done put another piece together. Here now, I'm sliding back. I'm gonna go on slide back. Yeah. It's your turn. Yeah, I've been helping you, but what is you doing? Because I'm noticing when I'm over here working, you sitting there doing this here. You ain't asked me that I want a piece of that meal you just bought. That's what the father just saying himself. You over there. This here's for to be pretty good. Father's still working. He ain't said, ain't nobody said it's break time or nothing. The father's still working. Father ain't noticed you done went and got. Father's noticed you eating and you having a ball and everything. Father wondering where you know what's going on. When did anybody said it was lunchtime? Nobody ain't let me know nothing. How many plates over there? Oh, I just got this one, Father. You want some of this here? Father, like, shame on you, my child. You see me helping you, and you ask me, you tell me you only bought one plate. Do you want some of this? But have you noticed that this stuff I'm putting together It's it's your puzzle. Ain't mine. I'm helping you put it together. You say you need my help. Now you want me to pat you on your back and to continue to bless you with the finer things. And all you doing is watching me work. Listen to this here. Listen to this here. Hold on. And all you doing is sitting there watching me work. It goes to show. It goes to show, right? And I'm understanding, TV Inc. family. We've been over an hour in now. So I'm gonna get ready to bring my live to an end because I've noticed that evil can feel me. But it's something I want. It's only for evil, TV Inc. family. So excuse me. But it's something I want every living evil being that's a part of these apps that run across this live or this post or whatever they call it. This is something I want you to understand. You laughing now and you think it's a game now. But if you don't pay attention to what's going on, you will regret the games that you playing. And I'm not gonna laugh. At what is in store for you. Because what's in store for you is something that I'm not happy with what's about to happen. But I'm here to tell you, if you think what you are doing is gonna meet your needs over time, and it's gonna be the reason that you're gonna remain in place to continue to cause damage on this planet, then keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a fine job. Have a ball. Just be careful, because time is ticking. And whenever the time is say, time up, everything that you thought was promised to you will be taken from you. Yeah, it'll be taken from you. And you will be placed in a place where you may not ever see any freedom for a while. Yeah, you may be free, but you ain't gonna feel the freedom of being able to serve and protect and do anything that an extraordinary creature like yourself is able to do. All because of who you were here, the choices you made, the choice you made. But with that being said, TV family, enough. 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 Enough is enough. So, since the room is not so large, Eve is trying his best to try to play on my emotions, your emotions. Yeah, like I was saying, I got you, Bunny. To every living creature on here, man, even though the room is not so wide and so great, we have to understand that, the percentage of the people, what we up against, the numbers are very great. Yeah. They great, but not so much. They're not so great. You know, they great because time is still ticking. The Father's still giving them enough time to figure it out. But once the time or that hand stop ticking, you'll see that those numbers didn't have no compare. They don't stand a chance against the numbers that comes that's waiting to, you know, to take care of that 99.9%. Yeah, it's not gonna be nice. So if you are a God-fearing creature and you believe in our Father, you believe in reaching one, teaching one, you believe in helping thyself stand oneness with betterment or better, and you believe that we will see brighter days soon. Take out the time and subscribe to someone's channel. And if you received a new subscriber, drop in the comment column, teamwork. Give you guys time to do that. And while you're doing it, I'm gonna lead us with the prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I must say, Father, I have noticed that the enemy have dropped it in low gear. He has been bringing some of his most disturbing, tactics by using your creations to serve something that they not aware of, Father. Only because, Father, they have allowed that seed that evil has planted in their soil to grow and make them bitter and dark towards the things that gives them energy and fuel to remain in a great state, Father. Father, it's very hurtful to know that when the time comes, these will be some of the things I will be faced with. And all your true believers. Do you ask me, or should I say, if you ask me, am I ready to serve and protect the way you have always, served and protect, the people that you assign me to, or any journey you assign me to? I gotta say, Father, I'm so ready, Father. But I know it's a couple of areas that I need to tighten up in. So due to the fact that I'm not too happy with the things that I've been witnessing, I'm gonna work even harder to get more closer to who you know I can be if I allow myself to just ebb and flow and conquer my emotions, Father. Father, I just thank you, Father, for every living creature, no matter what path they have taken. I just thank you for having enough patience to not wipe them out when you know that it wasn't anything there no anymore. Father, it's okay. There's no need to be hard on yourself because you know best. And you just have a heart like that. And a lot of people just don't understand you at times because they want to be a part of everything that they feel that's not a part of you. Only because they know that you expect more out of them and you believe in them in a way that the opposition, or should I say, the enemy don't believe in them. But it's gonna all make sense in the end, Father. Because when the time is up, I know you're going to smile in the end. And that's the only thing a lot of your believers and myself is ready to see you enjoy. Enjoy your smile and your good works. But Father, hopefully someone somewhere was able to get something from this live, Father. And hopefully someone knew that engaged into this channel has subscribed, and those who have been a part of this channel have shown love to one another, to where when I open my eyes, I should see one or two teamwork. And that's it. If it ain't none of it, it's just one. I feel like your job has been done. So with that being said, Father, amen. Amen, amen, amen. You're right. That's what's up. I'm glad you received a new subscriber. But TB Inc. family, I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed. Protect your energy. Keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break. Remember that, TB Inc. family. Man, I enjoyed this one here. Even though I came at the last minute, I'm always on time though. So, TB family, y'all already know how I'm gonna end this one here. I'm in my new Bugatti.